Brown is beautiful. In between white supremacy and black supremacy, white Jesus and black Jesus, Anglo-centric standards of beauty and Afrocentric unity, brown is beautiful. Between pasty Spanish white thighs that have never seen the sun and the Mexica autumn red hues that shade our forearms y nos caras, and sometimes our calves, backs, biceps, shoulders y panzas, brown is beautiful. Evading shadows, black and white lines, void of gray space, America blind to our spectrum of paints, so they try to erase us. Nothing splintered about our tongues, mono or bilingual. Some of our gente are trilingual, claiming Spanglish as official language. Yup, brown is beautiful. Trabajo, trabajo, mira mijo, this life is puro trabajo. Echoes of wisdom heard from mommy and papi. Lessons that no youth want to hear, but always come to respect. Brown is beautiful. Inside a lowrider, hitting switches, buried into the stitches of the driver's seat. Swirls of color babe beat into the mirror on the trunk, rolling down federal system souped up. Que suave, ese bump, Chicano oldies, hip-hop and funk. Brown is beautiful. Above ground now, opening up the margins of history, littering the ivory towers with liberation theology. Raza studies, en la quech, eres mi otro yo, retracing indigenismo, opening circles, spiraling la Chicana cósmica higher. So when I say it, but people know it, Molina be no liar. That's right, brown is beautiful. Behind steel bars, mi vida loca, la pinta, where genius children of men whom nobody loved become artista. Black suit mixed with agua, burning plastic and styrofoam, inking los cuerpos carnales con memorias sagradas, so that when time spent evaporates y los hermanos de sangre return home, time is not forgotten. Brown is beautiful. Familia, divided by 20-foot walls now, under stadium lights, microsensors, y cameras, trapped by ground radar and facial recognition devices, led and hunted by el espíritu del coyote. Brown bodies monitored by unmanned drones, 2,000 miles wide, la frontera, surviving desert heat, la madre's loving bronze eyes remind the migra. Brown is beautiful. Everywhere you find us, what you find in us. In every context, every shade, beauty. The lost tribes de las Americas, always crossing borders to survive, always on the other side of God. Between empires that divide us, we define what we define. Us. Brown is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. Brown is beautiful. Mi gente led. The gente died. Early deaths. Star shadows of what could be. Papagayos who would fly but nosedive in the plates. Our waste, taste, decay, and smokestacks that break backs of Mexicanos. Working commerce cities that manufacture plastic culture. We eat. Breakfast of heart disease, clogged arteries, swollen spirits, indigesting nitrates and midnight tirades. Youths trading stock now, Jordans for organs, Big Macs for blood vessels, gold chains for blue veins. We are dying too soon. Mi gente swallow sticky toxins, mal comida, every meal. Chabelitos slurp up syrup, high fructose gulps of synthetic paste, lost in maze of confusion, fusion strands of noxious tomatoes, swallowed, cross-pollinations of corporate greed, breed, one-eyed cow clones raised on chemical rays, killed, chopped, packaged, sent, no label, boss man paid. lab-cooked tomatoes, infused color red, void of nutrients, but look so pretty on shelves. What? Eggplant sheep consume the illusion, implantation into chemical wounds, pink belly fool, you been fool. Mi gente live, nah, cultivate fresh earth, sound, tierra, muerta, cuerpo, sky dreams loom green colorful gardens, against our eye, body of waterway stream fresh harvest, skyscraper revolutionaries organize, urban ingenuity cross with rural knowledge, street smart or college, either way you got it, get it? We grow crops now, health stock rise, co-ops opt in, we sharp smart now, village maestros dig up chemical soil, turn it over, we restart now, shut down big money, reclaim ours now, tree plant people recognize sacrifice, animal spirit companion right to good life, father sky, we bond, we clear air smiles, eat truths, dispose of lies, doubts, stand tall again in our own roots, nine, mi gente, we live, pride. Believe it. Even if you don't see it, gotta believe it. It's happening. That's things we don't see. It's what we're exploring right now. One. Lineage, ancestry. Check it. My pops used to say sleep with an eye open in case the room come alive like a raging ocean. Maybe something gon' shift in the time zone. Never know, sky could fall like a rainstorm. Was a man told me that he lived 3 lives. He died twice. He see the world with 3 eyes. I was told that you die 3 deaths. First when your soul leaves the toast exit. The last breath, second death. You march inside the black box, parade to the dirt that house your bones, stop to death. Forgotten, never heard again, never spoken of. Your name is never said. How many walking dead? Faces never seen, stories never read. Their eyes void of dreams, they live in trash dust. Cross borders of hell, sleep on concrete, rotting prison cells. 2. What are you consuming? Where does it go? I'm a bird in a cage, they clip my wings. I scurry on the ground, I miss the fluttering. My feathers getting plucked, waiting to get pulled. Taken to the slaughter, cut, packed, and moved across a dozen states. And placed on shelf, no list of toxic growth injected in my breast. What's left is what I do before the next machines, before the aurora blades, before the scissors drink the trees. When once alive, I danced around their roots before I was absorbed. Me inside of you, the sacrifice of flesh, so you could pick my bones, so you could lick my wounds, so you could send me home. Dream world, reality, the intersections. You unseen, the dreamer still sees it. I had a dream of a sewage water wasteland, skiing through an interstate of lands, high bars, buildings on the horizon. Opera city life, concrete islands, sniper planes patrol through the night sky. Dark smog, hide the light from the daytime. Twist and turn my way through the clock line. We kept the restricted access line through the gates. Saw an image of a time lapse, kinda hard to grasp. How many days packed, how many years gone, erased now. How much land dead, how many speaks now. About the bombs that were dropped through the oil walls and killer weight that oozed into the soil. No continent. First water gun tomorrow, genocide. Politicians gone to Mars. Believe it. Molina Speaks. Chris G. Cherry Sound Studios. My man Nate on the video. Believe what you don't see, Nick. Open your eyes to what you do. Recognize. Got it. Mechanized urban jungle, concrete trees drizzle toxins, constructs boxed in, radioactive towers stretch high into the heavens, obstructing the view. Acid rains down on the human soul, dew pounding, little opportunity to escape the pounding, so much from which to escape. Candy, granite steel schisms, butane flames fan escapism, puff, puff, pass, puff, puff, again and again, resin coats over wet lungs, spirit pumps, always playing catch up. It is difficult to breathe here, deep breath requires traces of sanity, humanity, a side of weakness here, so breath remains short in fear of exhaling too loudly, being detected, alien, amidst robotic human forward landscape, hate, evangelists pound the concrete, pounding, posting bills citywide, but who's counting? Every army recruits younger, child. Killing pools dwindle under the pounding of exponential growth. Technology now, singularity later. We were once human, I am told. Selling souls, let go of religion. Long ago, warfare is everywhere. Man against women, against children, against nature, against future, against machine. Sun runners run to their guns now. Know what I mean? Insanity, a sign that one still feels numb, numbs, numbered and trapped under a cloud of storied buildings, attacked, murdered stories, muddied miles below the heavens, bright lights, radio frequency antennas, invisible satellites, killer barns, faces of stone, silicone, concretized plastic, dries, my pulse races, frantic. In this chaos, I am not home. Here, home. I am home. Here, where indigo skies set on mi barrio, where Picassos transform dead walls into vibrant calls to heal the hood, help the grow the green, the hood, love the hood, a call to all neighborhoods to be, again, freedom I be, when soul fall from TV, cellular phones, internet, computerized matrix, my hands in dirt, mind in skies, pen to paper, preparing seedlings for the next planting of dreamers. Dreamer, I am my reality, standard, true to my word, written under the great tree, asked by the ancestors to be relevant, even if it hurts me, I be relative, i.e., descendants of the air I breathe, taking long walks, drinking wisdom from the water they breathe, limpia, spiritual tension, released through all four corners of my brown walls, peace, sage burns outside and within me, a call for cleansing, homage to the ancestors, dialogue, honesty, I stretch my body long, strong meditation through each breath, breathing daily within the balance of life and death. I drink color, expanding reach now. I am high, soul growing, thick layers of skin, warding off the evil eye. Illuminati, you cannot murk me. Alive, soul rebel, soul journeys, volumes of journals left behind. La Quetzalcoatl forever selling east into the night sky. I am home, here, in life. I am home, here, in life. Mi hijo speak no Spanglish, cause daddy's Spanish is not fluent. Sí, entiendo mucho, pero the words do not always come out the same way they come in. ¿Me entiendes? Mi hijo speak no Spanglish, but he can count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's more like 1, 2, 3, 4. Mijito tries hard, and his abuelo smiles approvingly. He is working on 100 now. 100. He responds lovingly to mijo and can pronounce his middle name, Alberto. Not Umberto or Roberto or any other form of Beto, pero Alberto. My father's name, my middle name, passed down to my son. 3 generations, legacy. But mi hijo speak no Spanglish. His daddy has spent much time teaching him Spanish because abuelo never taught daddy Rademuri or Nahuatl because his mother did not speak it to him because things were changing then. Mijo, you come from many cultures, many Elyria, but know that these roots run deep into the land of spirits. Chihuahua, Mexico, el Valle de San Luis, Colorado. Influence de España, pero primero y siempre indígena. Mi bisabuela was a curandera, tarahumara, a wise woman, healer. This is your history, mijo. We come from a long line of campesinos. Tu bisabuelo came to los Estados Unidos as a bracero, organized worker. He listened to Cesar speak in the fields. Huelga. Tu abuelo y sus hermanos picked oranges y avocados under the sun of the Southwest. Aztlán. Once Mexico. Before that, simply Mama Tierra. Hard work. Our familia made it in the land of slavery. America. Like tu abuela. De Rawlins, Wyoming. Always struggling against the racist history of the frontier. Tu papi. Human. First. Pero Chicano. Artista. Activista. Representa. But mi hijo speak no Spanglish. Because progress has stolen a piece of history from all of us. Papi. Mijo. My people. If someone does not break this cycle, there will soon be no trace of us left. Mi hijo speak no Spanish. Black Chicano. She is the bridge, blending color, blurring lines, riding crows. Study, study, study. Time to act now. She is a shero, painting walls. Black Chicana. She is the bridge, holding space between history's groves, shading the future, planting seeds and sunny smiles. Watch them grow. Black Chicana. She is the bridge, writing black raps about a Mexican past hidden, written out of the text. Black Chicana, making moves to mariachi music. She got next, because she has been collecting and recollecting, unlearning and remembering, decolonizing, healing from the colonial ethos, dismantling the physical, mental, cultural, spiritual genocide of her peoples, like from Igbo, Ashanti, Yoruba, Black, Negro, servant, slave, object, from Tolteca, Maya, Mexica, to Indian, red, raped, mestizo, peasant, Mexican, spick. Cause she is taking the power back. Brown and black, brown and black, brown and black. Black Chicana, she is the bridge, reclaiming the goddess's divinity within. Freedom, honesty, honor, respect, dignity. Again, a queen bee, so busy she be, buzzing, always buzzing, pollinating the people's minds with possibility. She asks only for a little space and a little time to sow her seeds. She is intention, purpose. Her eyes survey landscapes, searching, detecting patterns to break cycle. She reads sap. She is love. Outside your box. Outside of mine. Outside of hers. Birds, circles, lives, rules, loves in circle. Cause it's like that. Brown and black, brown and black, brown and black. Identifies with lion, not kitty cats. Prefers big dogs she can wrap her arms around, as opposed to those that she could cap. You are what you consume, she insists. So she insists on reading the literature of gods, old poets. A poet, she is mapping out the cosmos. A January star. Not so small in stature when you actually stop. Stop, pause, and listen to a rap. Just rap with me, she pleads. Rap with me these words I manifest. Can you hear? Please, listen to her. She would live. You. Not so small in stature, in spite of your occasional doubts, our occasional doubts, intentions misunderstood, cause you don't hear, like I don't hear. But she will not lose. When underestimated, she is hungry to show, hungry to prove. So she proves. Black Chicano, she is the bridge, building her own revolution, our evolution of love. You know, that human bridge, rooted in her story, inclusive of his. Her story, Tubman, Donacin, Pesada, Vela, Zapata, Guevara, Goodman, Cork, Huerta, Malcolm, Betty, Mark, Coretta, countless lovers, unnamed, Panthers, named, Huey P., Bobby Seale, Fred Hampton, H. Rap Brown, Angela, Foxy, S.R. Brown, Black Chicano. Wherever you find yourself in the world, whatever it be, I got your back, girl. I mean woman, I mean partner, hermana, beyond queen, standing for so much. Someone must have the courage to stand for you. Black Chicano, beyond color, beautiful color, beyond colors. You are the bridge, past, present, past, present, past, present, future, tense. I wrote this letter. Human you are, so beautiful. Black Chicano. Nothing but a dream. Sleepy Spring, Wyoming Drive, Highway 26, majestic sunrise, morning forest trek into Jackson Hole. Granite snowballs suddenly block the road, falling from the sky. Hollywood tourists line the shoulders of lanes, standing behind half-open car doors, flashing flickers of wonder from spirit machines that will never print these frames. The sizes of these stones, their placement, stunning. No mannequin has ever witnessed anything like this. There is nowhere to go till I decide otherwise. A highway wide, crowded freeway, tropic cheeks, direct chaos. Around the holy white boulders, she drives, swerving, jetting, streaming into the far-left lane of oncoming traffic. A crash seems inevitable. I can barely watch, streaking in and out of this lucid world, lifting my head, check, ready to grab the wheel, release, pulled away from the chaos by the beauty of the wide open skies. Snow-capped peaks, leafy green giants. We fly now, clear now, beyond borders, floating through this mist. Now a humid gray jump, so vivid, so colorful. This is real. An orangutan greets us, waving from a tree. Elephants try to sway to our left, singing birds, exotic. Gigantic cheetahs, tigers, leopards, and spotted jaguars appear out of thin air. Overwhelmed by elation, my chest heaves. It is all so beautiful, seemingly never meant to be here. seemingly always here, hidden from the naked eye. How could I have missed this before? Is this not the road I have taken? The same road, amidst flashes of forest wastelands, smoking bark, lifeless clouds, in and out, in, out. I cautiously glance at her dead expression, confused by such rapidly shifting emotions, solid meaning so elusive in this existence. She swerves onto an unseen road, a parallel reality, where three galloping buffaloes lead us, threading each other's paths like strands of DNA. Horrified, we drive right through there. Disbelief, the pace of everything is so swift. My mind lost in the thrashing of this veiled violence, felt but unseen like vanishing strands of consciousness. I should know, her sorrowful eyes explain. I should know, as she rips the wheel right off-road, swerving wildly, driving through rivers, through disfigured animals, right through other cars filled with wide-eyed passengers, like wave, like time machine, my inside shriek. My fear subsides, and I see with my part, but there was nothing here, my emptiness. None of this exists now. I absorb the silence. There is nothing here. Oh. Chicano history, X, unknown, X, empire, return our futurists. Chicanismo, I am with you always until the end of the age. Chicano-centric flames, now graying coals, barely burning, hot, but in decline. How many brown souls under the age of 18 can define Chicano movement? Sci-fi fantasy flying cars have arrived. History books cooked, lit up, vaporized to fumes. Futurism in a vacuum. Your future made in China, packaged in maquiladora, endorsed by Dora the Explorer, delivered by Buzz Lightyear for sale in a Happy Meal for purchase at a Walmart nearest you. Soundtrack by P. Diddy, title track by Justin Bieber, featuring Drake. Downloadable from the cloud to the microchip embedded in your left arm, uploaded hands-free through wireless Bluetooth technology. Now follow me to the terabyte hard drive now implanted into your brain. Now where's your spiritual plane? Erased, simple, and plain. Ray Kurzweil, 2045, Singularity. You heard? The end of humanity in place of cyborg immortality. Time Magazine, 2045, February 2011. Know your history, future. 1884, patent for the first electromechanical television. 1908, first U.S. patent for a wireless phone. 1940, first demonstration of color TV. 1974, first use of the term internet. 1996, Congress passes the Telecommunications Act, corporate entertainment deregulated. Year 2000, corporations are widely considered persons. 2004, the FDA approves the implantation of microchips into human beings. The age of Facebook begins, signaling the beginning of mixed reality. By 2015, 5 billion cellular phone users worldwide. US and European citizens use more mobile internet than wireless. By 2020, microchip implantation is a major status symbol in every US city. Brain chip implants now have the technological capacity to control computers wirelessly. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Albert Einstein, sometime before his death, in 1955. Check the hour on your sundial. The time is now. Bring back the dinosaurs. Get Pluto back its stature. Upgrade your passion. Use your gray matter. Be the gray water, collect some rainwater, 'cause it matters. You gotta push back against the master to be the blaster. Slow down. Bet the revolution come faster. Be your own master. That means it's time to unlearn, be the backspin. Gotta tap in to the truth. Here's story war galore riddled with lies. Roof caving in his castle, cause now we got proof. Word. Meditate on the word. Time's an energy bank. Depleted by this man against man, dog eat dog struggle for money. Your papers fake. Balance. Relaxation. With the grind. No disguise. Unstandardized, mechanized time. Unplug your face to interface with nature. Feed your soul green leaves for de-cyborgification. Zoom out in time scale, be real, not ideal. Open source information, visualization. The brain is hardwired for pattern recognition. Acknowledge your knowledge, build 2020 vision. Listen, then act to disrupt the divide. Cultivate spiritual planes, lift the people up to fly. To dismantle privatization of natural resources, we gotta unsource the domination of corporatization. To begin, refashion your fashionization aesthetic. My friend, beauty ain't cosmetic. Every step we take toward the future we create, manifest prophetic. Elevate, demonstrate, plant a seed, and procreate. Energized human mind state forward we spin without end. To understand the context of 2045, you gotta download the original instructions again. Rewind, recycle, ancient wisdom, see face to face, eye to eye. Dead your technological vanity, bronze future, brown planet of humanity. Love thy mothership so simple it can be. Young world of the future, you got nothing to fear. 2045, we are still here. We are still here.